Imagine this. An ordinary domestic flight is in the air. The crew and passengers are relaxed, and everyone believes it's just a normal flight. But on November 24th, 1971, one man hijacked the plane and etched his name into history forever. That man became known as D.B. Cooper, and his story remains the most famous unsolved mystery in the United States. Today, we will hear the complete story, filled with twists and suspense that will leave you amazed. Flight 305 was a domestic flight operated by Northwest Orient Airlines, traveling from Portland, Oregon to Seattle, Washington. The plane carried ordinary passengers and crew members. Families, businessmen, and students were on board, and the flight was following its routine schedule. Cooper approached a crew member and handed over a note. The note stated that he had a bomb, and that if his demands were not met, it would be activated. The crew members were initially shocked, but they remained calm and began handling the situation carefully. Cooper made his demands: $200,000 in cash and 2 parachutes. Adjusted for today, that amount would be worth approximately $1.5 million. The hijacker behaved calmly and professionally, as if he had complete control over the plane and its crew. The plane landed in Seattle, and Cooper's demands were communicated to the authorities. The passengers were safely released on the ground. However, Cooper then took off again with the crew. And this is where the real tension and suspense began. The FBI and local authorities launched an intense search in the air and on the ground. But Cooper's escape plan was highly sophisticated. This hijacking was not just a criminal act, but a perfectly planned combination of adventure and mystery. After taking off again over Seattle, Cooper jumped from the rear stairs of the plane with a parachute. He vanished into the sky. The weather at the time was cold and rainy, and the terrain below was rugged. The FBI immediately launched ground and air searches, but no trace of Cooper was ever found. The shock experienced by the passengers and crew was unimaginable. What they witnessed became a legendary moment in history. The FBI continued its investigation for decades with top agents and experts. The investigation focused on several key points. Cooper's true identity remained unknown. Analysis of the jump location and survival possibilities. Forensic examination of the plane and the parachute. Despite following every possible lead, the FBI never found Cooper. Eventually, this case became the only unsolved skyjacking in U.S. history. In the 1980s, a portion of the ransom $5,800 in cash was discovered on the banks of the Columbia River. However, Cooper's body, parachute, and the remaining ransom were never recovered. This evidence only deepened the mystery and suspense. This is exactly what turned D.B. Cooper into a pop culture icon and an unsolved legend. Some people believe Cooper survived and went on to start a new life. Others believe he fell during the jump, died. Some theories suggest that he may have received help from an insider. The FBI and historians remain divided over whether Cooper was an average civilian or someone with a military background. These theories are what make the case even more legendary and mysterious. D.B. Cooper's story has been featured in movies, books, and documentaries because of the mystery, planning, and boldness involved. He became an iconic anti-hero. Following this incident, Aviation and security policies in the United States were tightened. Additional safety protocols were introduced on domestic flights, many of which are still in use today. Even now, many questions remain unanswered. What was Cooper's real identity? Did he survive the jump or not? Where did the rest of the ransom money go? These questions remain a puzzle for historians and the FBI alike. The story of Flight 35 and D.B. Cooper is not just about a hijacking. It is a powerful combination of human curiosity, bravery, and mystery. D.B. Cooper's story is a legend that has become a permanent part of U.S. history and aviation lore. If you found this video interesting, don't forget to like, subscribe, and press the bell icon so you don't miss more mysteries like this.